Thanks for the sunrise, thanks for the night sky, thanks for the deepest blue in my daughter's eyes, and thanks for the weekend, thanks for a good friend, thanks for in the high life again, makes me feel alive. It's been too long since we sat down and talked this way. Life is hard, sometimes I don't know what to say. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Boy, you have been good to me. I've been good, you have been good. Boy, you have been good to me. I've been good, you are always good. And I miss how the world seemed back when I was 19. Maybe I just miss having things all figured out. Cause now I got doubts and I got these questions, things I just don't understand, but I bet you'll sort it out. It's been too long since we sat down and talked this way. Life is hard, sometimes I don't know what to say. There are times when it just doesn't make no sense. Honey, you have been good to me, you have been good to me time and again. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Whoa. Boy, you have been good to me. I've been good, you have been good. Boy, you have been good to me. I've been good, you have been good. Sing, thank you. Sing it out, sing it loud, sing it together. Come on, sing it out, sing it loud so we can remember. Come on, sing it out, sing it loud so we can remember. So I can remember, so I can remember. Come on, sing it out, sing it loud, sing it together. Come on, sing it out, sing it loud so we can remember.
And welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. We are so happy to share with you today, like every Sunday. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts for being with us and joining us every Sunday. Today, I chose the topic of creating a new life because I feel like we have to create a new life. Even though that there's things happening around in the world, we have to create that new life so that way those things do not affect us in our day-to-day living. But as always, let's go ahead and start with our welcome. um, we welcome everyone that feels unconditional love for others, accept everyone regardless of their religions, skin color, gender, education, borders, belief, or races. We love everyone and everything deeply. We firmly believe that God exists and within us is within us, guiding us, loving us, caring for us, and providing us with opportunities for growth and evolution. We embrace healing from the being that we are and from cosmic healers prepared by stellar masters, angels, and archangels. Again, thank you to the First Universal Church of the New Earth. We recite the connection prayer. I am the supreme omnipresent, omnipotent, and omniscient intelligence, manifested and protective, full of divine grace, and connected with the universal source, which governs these bodies, minds, chakras, glands, archives, molecules, and all that I am, manifesting that I am infinitely protected, blessed, cared for, guided, loved, prosperous, abundant, opulent, and healthy every day of my life in this and all created universes forever. So, again, thank you so much for being here. So, since we're talking about creating a new life, creating a new life sometimes it's not easy because we are used to being in the comfort zone, and we get used to what's happening around us. And sometimes, getting out of that comfort zone is not necessarily the easy because you are in the comfort zone. So, getting out of the comfort zone means starting again, um, letting go of things that you might not let go, or maybe that you put like on the side, and want to like, revisit all of these things. But I feel it's very important that we do reborn as many times as possible, because I think it makes you feel different, it makes you see things differently, it makes you be thankful for the things that you had, right? That it served a purpose at certain time in your life, but now you're living in a new in a new you're living in a new way, you're thinking differently. And besides, things change, you're not the same person that that used to be before. So we just have to make those changes sometimes. So the first thing that we have to do is let go of the past, because the past served a purpose, and it taught us many things, so that way we can change how we create our present and our future. um when we create this new life that we want to create, and we have to understand that creating a new life not necessarily means that we have to move, that we have to change jobs. Sometimes it does, it's very important. But I think that creating a new life, it's changing our mindset, changing the way we think. As it says on the slide, create it without limits. Okay, whatever it is that you want to create, just manifest it, visualize it the way you want to visualize it, because that's the idea. The idea is for you to create something, whether if it's going to come true or not. That's not the point. The point is to visualize it and create it. And if you want the whole thing to be manifested, of course, we have to be aligned and think about how are we going to achieve that creation. Or you can let the universe help you and get the things that are coming your way. And remember, sometimes the things that we create or visualize or manifest not necessarily are going to come exactly as we are manifesting it, because sometimes the things that we're manifesting not necessarily are going to be good to us. So, Father, Mother, God is going to send it to us the way that it's going to help us achieve and be happy, and keep moving in our life. When we are creating a new life, it's very important to use affirmations, right? To change that mindset. Sometimes when we are creating something, we start, yeah, we say it, right? But we don't think it and we don't feel it. So we have to always align those three in order for that creation to come true. Like if we say, okay, I wanna change my lifestyle, right? But you keep acting the way that you did before, then that lifestyle is not going to change because you are still living on the same thing, or using the same steps, or doing the same things that you did before. So it's very important that when we create a new life, we visualize it, right? We speak of it, we feel it, we act on it, and we always use affirmations like the ones that we have here on the screen. I manifest, I love, I am grateful, I declare, I value, I bless, I choose, right? Those are very important when we are creating something new. Why? Because that the energy of those words attract those things that you are wanting to have in your life, right? Or things that you wanted to create. When we say when we say negative things, that's what we also attract. So remember, both things, whether they are positive or negative, you will attract depending on how you are feeling those things that you are creating. So how can we create our life? Like I said at the beginning, sometimes changing things or creating new things in our life, it's not easy because we are used to the same things. We are in the comfort zone. But I think it's very important that when we are creating a new life, that we know, like it says there, we know our strength, we believe in ourselves, that we know that we're capable of doing that change, and we feel worthy. I think that's one of the things that it's very important to understand, that we feel worthy of that change. If you don't feel worthy of that change, then it's going to take a little bit longer. And when I say feel worthy, I know, like, if I ask you the question, like, if you feel worthy of making that change in your life, of creating a new life, of course you're going to say yes. Everybody's going to say yes, right? But it's how you project it, it's how you feel it. Feeling worthy, it's not only saying it with the words, it's also feeling it. Like, how do you feel about that change? How do you feel about that change coming to your life, or making that change in your life, right? So that's what feeling worthy. It's like really feeling the whole thing in you, and visualizing yourself having that change or making that change. That's what's very important about feeling, and feeling worthy about it. Knowing your strength, and knowing you're capable. You have to sit down and you know what your strengths are, right? You know how capable are you. And if you feel in any moment that you're not capable, or you don't know your strength, it's not hard. You just have to sit down and write it down. Sometimes when we ask that question, when you go to an interview and they ask you that question, what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses? I mean, when I had to interview many people, because I used to work in a company where I have to hire people to work for me. So that was one of the questions, and I've noticed that people, when you ask that question, the easiest thing that to say is the weaknesses, right? But when you ask the strength, it takes a little bit longer. Like, people have to think about that question. And I think that's one of the things that we have to sit down and reflect on it and write it down. Sometimes writing it down, it's easier than, me asking you the question and you have to come up with the answer right away. So sit down, reflect on it. What are your strengths? What do you like to do? Because when creating a new life, right, and when wanting to change something, it's very important to sit down and say, okay, what is it that I want to do? What is it that I want to create? What I want to change in my life? That's what's important here when creating a new life. Why? Because you have to know what you want. And sometimes people might say, yeah, but I don't know what I want, and that's okay, because that's the transition between one thing and the other. You just have to, like, sit down and reflect on it and write it down. Writing, it's a very important process in this. Why? Because it makes you see, what is it that you want to change. um, Very important, you have to choose consciously and enjoy. um, Choose to feel and believe, embrace that new experience, embrace that change that you want to have in your life, create new relationships or nourish the ones that you have already. And remember, when we talk about relationships, sorry, when we talk about relationships, it's also the relationship with yourself. That's where you have to start to create that change in your life or create that new life. You can change something if you don't change yourself, because if you're making that change, then you're going to go back to the same pattern, and that's what we don't want. We want to create something new, but we have to start within ourselves. What is it that I want to change in me? I know we love ourselves and we like ourselves, but if I ask you the question again, I know there's going to be things that you're going to say, well, I don't like this, I would like to change this. Those are the things that we have to be conscious about, and about ourselves, so that way we can make that change. And when you start manifesting the things that you want to manifest, is that do it consciously. Consciously means that you are aware of what you're saying, what you're manifesting. It's not just saying it for saying it and that's it. No, it's consciously feel that change, consciously embrace that change that you want to make in your life. Okay, so there's a lot of things that to reflect on this topic. I'm just giving you a few pinpoints, but you more than welcome to ask any questions in reference to this and how to make changes. One of the things that has helped me, it's changing that mindset. It's being conscious of what I want to change, and that has helped me do all of these changes in my life. I started, 25 years ago when I moved from my country to the US. And believe me, from there, I had to make a lot of changes in my life. When I thought that, okay, I just want to stay in this place and, raise my family and all of that. And from that moment, I have been changing. I've moved a lot. I've changed, I had different jobs. Um, I moved to different states, and I'm very thankful. I'm really thankful for it because it has helped me meet new people, create new relationships, you know things about myself that I didn't know before because I was living in that same pattern. So creating a new life, yes, it takes courage to do it. It takes a lot of strength to do it, but um, doing it fulfills your life in many, many ways. So I invite you to create that new life that you're wanting to create. And remember, you don't have to do it like me. You don't have to like move from state to state or change or go to different jobs. No, you can do it in your own space and create that new life that you're wishing or you're manifesting in that space that you're in. But it takes the courage for us to take that one step to do it. And I promise you, it's one of the most beautiful things that are going to happen in your life when you start creating the new life that you're wishing. And the most important thing is enjoy every step of the way. um, because sometimes, yes, during those changes you may have like ups and downs, and that's normal. But I think if we embrace that with love and with happiness and we're grateful, even though maybe sometimes we're in the low, I think it's more enjoyable. I think no, I believe it's more enjoyable because that's my my learning process that I want to share with you, is that it's more enjoyable if you are grateful for those low moments, because then you're not gonna feel like you're in that low. It's going to be like it's easy. I'm in that flat line and I'm living it, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm grateful. So I invite you to do that and create that new life if you're not, if you're wanting to change something in your life. So now we're going to do a beautiful meditation, so that way it helps you to create a new life. I recommend this meditation that you guys do it as many times as possible, so that way you're connecting with the new creation that you want to make in your life. While you do the meditation, we will perform a powerful cosmic healing with crystal and CRISTIC Reiki. Remember that these healings are performed by the doctors of heaven. We, as a channelers from them to you, we send that energy. So the only thing that you have to say is, I feel deserving. Once you say that, all of the doctors of heaven will do their work in order for you to heal whatever it is that you need to heal. And remember, it heals your bodies, your minds, your soul, your spirit, as long as you are open to heal them. Okay, so if creating a new life, it's what you're manifesting right now, they're going to heal everything in you. Remember, mind, thoughts, so that way you are starting to create new things. If it's creating a new life, physical, in your physical body too, they're going to help you heal whatever it is that you need to heal in that in your body, so that way you're able to perform that change that you want to change. Okay, so let's go ahead and sit in a meditation position. Let's enjoy the meditation, and I'll see you in a bit. Meditation, create a new life. It is important to know that we can create and uncreate our reality day by day if we learn how to use the frequent transmissions from the divine heart. We will also learn how to co create our world, how to reestablish what could have been deviated, and how to co create it again. Our thoughts are the main characters of our lives, but we must learn to shape them and work on them, so that no person or being can be able to control us. In some areas, people do not believe they are controlled by ancient beliefs, governments, religions, and even medical science. It is important to know that there are several entities that control us, mostly because we are unconsciously accepting it. To learn this is to learn also that we are the ones who must co create our world. This is the secret of everyone who is successful. I wonder if you want to be successful too. We are going to teach you the way you have to co create your life and not be affected by anything or anyone. In the same way, to be one with everything you set out to do, seeking the essence of each being and always enjoying the good, not allowing yourself to be affected by the negative. Sit in a meditation position with your back straight and your hands palms up on your thighs. Breathe 3 times deeply and slowly, filling your lungs and abdomen with air. Hold it as much as you can and blow it with a breath through your mouth. Observe the hands of the Creator above your head and visualize how from His mighty hands comes a frosted golden energy which enters your crown chakra, located there, and runs through your entire body until it completely covers your aura, that it's 1 meter around you. Visualize it and hold it for 1 minute.
We are going to connect with our true essence, which is the very essence of creation, where we were originally created and which we have lost due to different circumstances or vicissitudes we have gone through. Take a deep breath and visualize in front of you the best part of you, that being who you are, without resentments, attachments, rage, beliefs, or the like. That self who you are filled with pure and sublime unconditional love. From that very essence that you are, visualize the hands of the Creator co-creating you again. That is, taking out of you any situation that you cannot handle, any wrong decision, any deviation from your mission, harmful situations that you have been receiving, as well as that you have created them unconsciously. Any mental or emotional control, abuse, and the like. Observe how these energies are released from you and fall like a violet stream into the black hole of the cosmos. Feel how yourself has been cleansed and that perfect part of you, which is yourself, can become free of limitations and obstacles again, working from the powerful energy of creation. With your visualization, unite that part of your being, healthy and free, with your physical body and your aura right now. Feel that beautiful part of you. Breathe it in. Seek the best part of yourself, connected to the energy of creation itself, and co-create a new being in you, bringing you to your own essence of light and love. From there, you can build what you want. You can also uncover what you created wrong without realizing it or unconsciously. I will help you with this exercise and techniques. Visualize that situation where you were involved and that, whether you wanted or not, created damage or harmed others. At this very moment, you can uncreate what you created like this. I say your name. Uncreate the situation. Describe it. It could be the insult I gave or received, the bad decision making when investing, the partner I chose who hurt me, the father I chose who abandoned me, sexual or emotional abuse, an illness, a bankruptcy, etc. Forgive yourself, forgive the people involved, or ask them to forgive you if necessary. You don't have to do this in their presence unless you feel it is necessary. Let's do it this way. I say your name. Forgive myself for, describe it. I say your name. Forgive, describe. either a person, a situation, or even an animal. If it was too hard, you can uncreate it by emphasizing it with the following sentence. I say your name, uncreate the situation that I created, or in which I was involved. I uncreate the anger, the heartbreak, the resentment, the bad decision making, and name everything you don't want to be in your life. You can also uncreate it in the people you love who were involved and in the situations themselves, since possibly they were charged with bad energy. Saying, I say your name, uncreate such situation that I created or in which I was involved. And say everything you feel in your heart to uncreate it. If you involve several people, you can ask their essence for forgiveness and even forgive yourself for having created that situation in them. If it was the other way around, that is, they created it in you must know that you accepted it. Otherwise, you will not have been there at that time and will not have been involved. So, you can forgive yourself for having accepted it and forgive those who created it by asking Father, Mother God to uncreate it in you and in them. Don't expect anything in return or have expectations that others will accept the uncreation of past situations. Remember that we have free will to accept and be affected, to accept or not to accept. Do this exercise as many times as you see fit until you feel peace and may even feel a void, for we will fill it with a new creation. Take your time, but do it. It is important to uncreate before creating a new life or a new situation. Now, co-create what you would have liked to receive in that moment, where perhaps you did not have the experience or the consciousness. Visualize what you will have liked to have happened. When you are energetically involved in what you would love to have happen, which according to your interpretation would be the perfect thing that should have happened, say, I, say your name, co-create a new reality where unconditional love is the one that dominates the situation. Self-confidence, harmony in such relationships, abundance, etc. Co-create it. Use your visualization, your words, and thoughts. These three together are powerful tools we have to be the co creators of our life. Learning to use them is the most powerful thing you have until you learn to use the sacred geometry that comes from the source of light and love, where God Himself created us, made in His image and likeness. Send a powerful light of unconditional love to the situation and to the people who were involved. At times, depending on what happened, we don't feel like sending love. But believe me, it is one of the best ways to heal, so we highly recommend it that you at least try it. Send unconditional love this way. Feel a powerful golden light energy with a pink tones in your crown chakra, located at the top of your head. There, our Heavenly Father places that energy, which then becomes a bright pink golden heart. Visualize it. Absorb that mighty energy and feel how your whole body and your aura, 1 meter around you, are embedded in that golden, shining pink heart, which penetrates like a mighty light energy. Every cell, molecule, organ, system, and thought of your being. Now, placed with the visualization and the desire to improve that situation in you and in others, that light in that area, situation, zone, or person that you require to expand your unconditional love, to make vibrate high, to improve the situation, as well as to exalt any area of your life or project that you require to improve, to begin, or to have success. Give your highest gratitude to our Father Creator and the Divine Mother for this wonderful experience and for helping you to enhance your areas, situation, people, and projects which require this frequent vibratory manifestation to its fullest. Come out of the meditation, making yourself conscious of your feet. Go through your whole body, moving gently, part by part, until you reach your head. Stretch out and feel blessed. When you're ready, open your eyes, drawing the best smiles you can give yourself, thanking and blessing your life, being here and now, the connection with Heavenly Father and the Divine Mother. Bless also your areas, the processes you are going through, and the projects you have in mind to develop or have started. Bless the success and unconditional love in you and your beloved people. This meditation was taken from the book We Are All One, written and produced by Master Solange Estrella, so that we all know how powerful it is to find in each soul, in each being or living energy, our own essence. Channeled from Master Hilarion on January 10th, 2021 by Master Solange Estrella. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel so you can receive our new meditations, masterclass, and tools and teachings that we are sharing with you to develop your being in excellence and in everything you want to achieve. Blessing, my loved ones.
And welcome back. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful meditation. And like I said before, do this meditation as many times as you feel, so that way you are creating a new life. And to close our congregation, I'm going to send you this beautiful, beautiful prayer. You are the radiant light of the Creator. You are the pure love of the Creator. You are the eternal divine blessing of the Creator, manifested here and now in heaven and earth and everything created. I send you many, many blessings in everything that you're going to start creating as of today. Enjoy it, um, live it to the fullest, because that's what's important in this new creation. Remember that we get together, or we congregate every Sunday at 10 a.m. in English, 11:15 a.m. in Spanish, and the first Sunday of the month, which will be next weekend, we will have it in Italian and French. So thank you again for being here with me, for listening, for for opening your heart to receive all the information, all the blessings, and all the healings that we do every Sunday. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a great Sunday. Have a great week. And I hope you have a much success in creating that new life.